DiJonai Carrington's eye poke on Caitlin Clark. WNBA playoff drama unfolds. The WNBA playoffs are known for their intensity, but few moments have captured the attention of fans quite like the eye poke incident between DiJonai Carrington and Caitlin Clark during the Indiana Fever vs. Connecticut Sun game. The physical altercation left Clark with a black eye, and fans divided over whether Carrington's actions were intentional or simply a product of playoff basketball. This event not only shaped the outcome of the game but also underscored the fierce rivalry between these two standout players. The incident, was it intentional or accidental? The game was already high in intensity when the pivotal moment occurred. As Caitlin Clark drove toward the basket, DiJonai Carrington's hand made contact with Clark's face, resulting in an eye poke that left the Fever's star visibly shaken. The injury appeared significant, and Clark immediately struggled to regain her rhythm. Upon replay, viewers saw Carrington's hand reach Clark's eye area, sparking instant controversy. Fans and analysts debated the nature of the contact. Was it deliberate, aimed at slowing Clark down, or was it just a byproduct of the physical nature of the game for Clark? The answer wasn't clear, but the impact on her performance was undeniable. "I don't know if it was on purpose, but it definitely changed the way I played the rest of the game," Clark shared in a post-game interview. Her comments suggested that she believed Carrington's action had crossed a line, whether or not it was intentional. On the other hand, Carrington was quick to dismiss any claims of foul play. "It was just part of the game," she explained in her post-game remarks. "We were both going hard, and things like that happen when you're fighting for a win." Her statement underscored her view that the incident was an unfortunate but common occurrence in a high-stakes playoff environment. The impact on Caitlin Clark's performance. Caitlin Clark has been one of the breakout stars of the WNBA playoffs, known for her scoring ability, court vision, and leadership on the floor. However, the eye poke clearly impacted her performance in this pivotal game. Prior to the incident, Clark had been averaging an impressive 26.7 points per game in the postseason, but her scoring and shooting efficiency took a nosedive after the injury. Clark finished the game shooting a dismal 4 of 18, 22.2% from the field and 1 of 9, 11.1% from beyond the arc, totaling just 13 points, a far cry from her usual offensive production. The eye injury appeared to affect her depth perception, leading to missed shots and uncharacteristic hesitation in her offensive game. "I couldn't see as clearly, and that threw off my rhythm," Clark admitted. Despite her offensive struggles, Clark managed to contribute in other areas. She grabbed 7 rebounds and recorded 3 steals, remaining active on defense and trying to keep her team in the game. But without her usual scoring touch, the Fever's offense faltered, and Clark's frustration was palpable. DiJonai Carrington's defensive dominance. While Clark's performance was hindered by the injury, DiJonai Carrington's role in the game cannot be overlooked. The Suns' defensive specialist, Carrington has built a reputation for being one of the league's toughest defenders, and her work against Clark in this game was no exception. Carrington's defensive stats were a reflection of her relentless effort: 2 blocks, 3 steals, and a +12 rating, which highlighted her impact on both ends of the court. Her physicality and tenacity forced Clark into uncomfortable positions throughout the game, and the eye poke, intentional or not, became the defining moment in her defensive campaign. Carrington wasn't just impactful on defense, though. Offensively, she contributed 15 points and pulled down 5 rebounds, making key plays when the Sun needed them most. Her versatility on both ends of the floor proved instrumental in the Suns' victory. "I know how dangerous Clark can be," Carrington said after the game. "You have to stay on her every second. One lapse and she'll make you pay." Carrington's ability to lock down one of the league's best players speaks to her defensive prowess and mental toughness. Team statistics: Connecticut Sun's dominance. Connecticut Sun took full advantage of Clark's offensive struggles, securing a 78-65 victory to advance in the playoffs. Their defensive strategy, spearheaded by Carrington, was the key to neutralizing Indiana's primary weapon. The Sun held the Fever to a 35% field goal percentage, with much of that defensive success attributed to their ability to disrupt Clark's shooting rhythm. Connecticut's offense was balanced and efficient, as they shot 46% from the field. Alyssa Thomas was a standout performer, contributing 20 points and 8 assists, helping to orchestrate the Suns' offense and keeping the Fever's defense on its heels. Brianna Jones also made a significant impact, grabbing 12 rebounds and dominating the glass, which gave Connecticut a clear advantage in the rebounding battle 42-35. The Suns' defense forced 16 turnovers, turning many of those into transition opportunities, further stifling Indiana's chances of mounting a comeback. Their ability to capitalize on the Fever's mistakes and limit second-chance opportunities was key to their success. The rivalry between Clark and Carrington. While the game's outcome was significant for both teams, the individual rivalry between Caitlin Clark and DiJonai Carrington took center stage. Both players have had standout seasons, and their competitive fire has been evident in their past matchups. The eye poke incident has added a new layer of drama to this growing rivalry, with fans on both sides chiming in on social media, debating whether Carrington's actions were fair or foul. For Clark, the incident is sure to serve as motivation moving forward. Known for her resilience and competitive nature, Clark isn't one to back down from a challenge. "I'll be ready next time," she said after the game, hinting that this setback will only fuel her fire in future matchups. On the other hand, Carrington will look to build on this defensive performance as the Sun continue their playoff run. She has proven that she can hang with the best, and her ability to disrupt an elite scorer like Clark is a testament to her defensive skill set. What's next for the Indiana Fever and Connecticut Sun? For the Indiana Fever, this loss was a blow to their playoff hopes, but it's clear that the team's future is bright with Caitlin Clark leading the way. However, they will need to find more reliable secondary scoring options if they hope to contend with the top teams in the league. Clark's brilliance is undeniable, but as this game showed, even stars need help. Coach Christy Sides echoed this sentiment in her post-game comments. "We can't rely on just one player, no matter how talented she is. We need to be a cohesive unit if we want to win at this level." As for the Connecticut Sun, this victory solidified their status as a legitimate title contender. Their defense has been their calling card all season, and their ability to shut down one of the league's best players bodes well for their playoff future. With Carrington and Thomas leading the charge, the Sun have the pieces to make a deep run. "We know what we're capable of," said Sun coach Stephanie White. "Our defense is our foundation, and we showed that tonight."